Welcome to the beach. It is a beautiful, sunny day. But have you ever stopped to look around and ask, what is on the beach? A beach is the sandy area right next to the water. It is the perfect place to play, relax, and explore. To really see what is hiding here, we need to look a little closer. Let's use our binoculars to zoom in and find some secrets. The very first thing we see is the sand. Sand is made of millions of tiny grains of rock right under our feet. From far away, all this sand might look completely empty. But looking closer, we can find some new friends and learn the words to describe them. Playful gasp. Look down there at the sand. Something wonderful just popped out to say a big hello to us today. It is a sand castle. People build these beautiful towers using wet sand and a lot of imagination. When we want to talk about exactly one thing that we see, we use the words there is. Let's move our binoculars just a little further down the beach. Oh, look! Something else is wiggling in the sand. It is a shell. These are little protective homes made by sea creatures. Because we only see one shell, we can practice what we just learned. We say, there is a shell on the beach. So whether you spot one tall sandcastle or one pink shell, saying there is lets everyone know exactly what you found. Do you hear that bouncing sound? Let's zoom in. Look, we found 1, 2, 3 round friends playing together. These are beach balls. They are light, colorful toys made for tossing around in the sun. Now, because we have more than one beach ball, our sentence changes. Instead of there is, we use the word there are. Let's take our binoculars away from the sand and look out over the water. Something is floating on the waves. This large body of water is called the ocean, and that colorful vessel sailing across it is a boat. Since there is exactly one boat out there, let's use our first rule again. We say, there is a boat in the ocean. Notice how we describe the two different spots. We build sandcastles on the beach, but we sail boats in the ocean. I was hoping to find a tasty treat around here, but right now we are just looking at flat, empty sand. When we are looking for one thing, but we cannot find it, we say, there isn't. Like this, there isn't a treat. Gasp! Whoa, look at that right there. The ground is moving, and something amazing is finally coming up to the surface. It is an ice cream. This is a cold, sweet dessert that tastes amazing on a hot day. Well, we have to change our sentence now. We can happily say, wait, there is an ice cream. Words like isn't and aren't are incredibly helpful. They let us act like detectives, describing exactly what is missing from our beach party. Let's put our binoculars away and look at the whole beach. Look at all the amazing things we found together. This page shows how we talk about what we find on the beach. When something is here, we say, there is a sandcastle, or there are beach balls. When it's missing, we say, there isn't a shell, or there aren't boats. Remember to pay attention to where you are. Some of these things sit on the beach, while others float in the ocean. Next time you visit the water and feel the warm sun, try to point out what you see. How many times will you get to use these new words? Have fun exploring!